Boy, you know I'm fucking up. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Boy, I'm glad you came through and saved the day. Yes, Lord, I'm glad you came through and saved the day, man. I was in here running my mouth, too. I was definitely running my mouth. It's all good. We ain't tripping about nothing. Yeah, but I was at a pool party right there. Chicago legends, man. You didn't even know what you was looking at right there. We was at a pool party. My Uncle Booby and all them. Well, I just dropped another video, so fuck it. We can start the show. Y'all call the bat line, man. Tell me what you think about this Devin Haney shit, G. Tell me what you think about this Devin Haney shit, man. Cause like I said, man, I'm cool with him getting that little tune-up. I think he need another. Yeah, I think he need another tune-up, man. Because if you ain't too sure about yourself in this fight, you ain't gonna be too sure about yourself in the next fight. And it's gonna be bad if you take a tough fight the next fight. Maybe Ryan Garcia ain't so tough without the Osterine. Maybe you can get away from that left hook like Rolly did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that Osterine really did, you know what I'm saying, get to you. But maybe, you know what I'm saying, you'll be more prepared the next time. I don't know. Let me go to this video, man. I didn't know y'all couldn't hear me, man. I was talking my ass off, too. I'm upset about that, but that's okay. It wasn't meant for you to hear me cuss you niggas out. We're going to run this one, though. Tell me which punch hurt. What punch did it? Hey, what punch did it? I count. What punch did it? Yeah, slow that down. For educational purposes only. Remember what I said when I said what I said. I said it again like I said it then. Ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Maine, from San Fran to Japan. It's all about the money game with me. Hit my like, hit my subscribe. Get me up to 1 billion subscribers. I need the world to hear my voice, Craig. You guys don't understand that you can really be ruined after a major fight. Especially a fight like Ryan Garcia and the beating he put on Devin. Well, I'm finna show you a fight. You just watch this fight, man, with these African boxers, man, and just tell me which blow sent this man to the casket. God bless the dead to this Nigerian boxer, man, and bless his family, man. You know, this is a serious, real sport. Boxing is life. Boxing is life. Life is boxing. You can't go out like this, man. You got to protect your neck. You got to guard your grill. It's hit and not get hit. You know, when you get hit, it only takes 2 pounds of pressure on that chin to knock somebody out. You don't take you ain't got to cock back and hit a man hard as you can just to knock him out. No. You seen Errol Spence get dropped with a jab, right? A southpaw jab. Which stance will Crawford come out against Canelo is another question. You know, these guys have power, both guys. And I see Crawford pulling it off, outboxing Canelo, outboxing him to the point where he could take a chance in the championship rounds if he's considered if he's always stabbing that body throughout the fight, boxing his head out throughout the fight. You know, Canelo tires out later on in certain fights if he ain't got a whole bunch of clenbuterol in him. And he ain't gonna be able to do all that shoulder punching on no Crawford, because I feel like he's going to stay on the outside and try to box like Shakur Stevenson. You better box like Shakur. You better do what Devin Haney did. You better utilize the ring where somebody can take your head off and fuck you up and embarrass you and make you to a mean or even kill you accidentally. But you know, these guys be in kill mode. I heard y'all talking about Shakur ain't gonna fight his brother, but that's not your brother. You guys signed up to be boxers. Ain't that much competition at 135 for brothers.
It ain't. It ain't, man. And you know, I understand this shit is kill or be killed, man. And y'all shouldn't have been boxers. Y'all changing the game, G. I'm trying to I'm trying to tell you, man, this shit's serious though. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't, because I'm a boxing fan. And that's not my concern about who cool with each other, right? Y'all in the same weight division, man. You should have picked another guy that was gonna be in a different weight division for me. I want to see that. Man, Tank out of there. Who the fuck gonna be in 135? Who you gonna fight at 135, man? Besides Tank. Lamont Roach a 130 pounder. We was already making fun of Tank for fighting him. When 135 was gonna start fighting 130 pounders now. Oshaki, fight him. Remember I said fight him? He called you out. Sin the contract aqui, you called you out. This the punch I think hurt him right here coming up. Got the high guard up. You got that left hand like he Floyd. Boom, right there. Right there. That's the punch. That motherfucking right hand. Old boy don't even know he fucked him up. He don't even know. I bet you that was the punch. I think he gonna hit him again. Nah, that was it. That was it. Cause he ain't gonna. I don't think he hit him again, did he? Yeah, that was it. That was the punch that motherfucking took him out, boy. That's why I say this shit's serious, man. This ain't no play shit, man. These boys ain't going home to their family after a punch. That wasn't even no hellified punch. That's why I say, man, you got these guys, niggas trying to fight Tank, and he got that hellified punch. Lamont Roach took a hellified punch from Tank. And them motherfuckers, hey, man, this shit's serious, man. But Tank take a lot of punishment. Tank got that high guard, and y'all say he download data, and you know that's not healthy. That ain't really healthy, man. You know, downloading data with the high guard. Y'all made it seem like that was a good thing that he get punched on, and he still got the equalizer. He can knock these guys out. That's not good. And Shakur know that. That's why he don't listen to you niggas, because of shit like this. You want that man to trade punches with a motherfucking devastating knockout artist, and that's not him. That's what happened to Devin. You know, he wish he could be like Devin right now. He gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. You got these guys trying to fight you though, bro. You finna go out there and fight Jake Paul? Or they ain't finna fight Jake Paul? Who wouldn't go get the Netflix money though? You know how many times you gotta fight to get some Netflix money, nigga? Ain't no more Ryan Garcia. Y'all boost up that Ryan Garcia and Tank fight, that Tank and Ryan Garcia fight, because it made money. He was fighting trash. Man, he said he ain't got nothing but a left hook, bro. He said that. We knew that. We seen the highlight package. Yeah, the highlight reel full of left hooks, man. That's all he do. Catch your ass real quick. Got heart. This man died doing something, you know what I'm saying, to feed his family. Probably wasn't getting paid that much for this fight. Don't even know who he is. But you see his arms so low, and he trying to be like Floyd. A lot of people emulate styles they ain't meant to have. That's why I say when you have kids and you want your kids to be like a certain fighter, he might not be built like that. You throw your jab and refuse to put it up by the side of the face that you got killed on. That's the only time you had your hand up is to fix your mouthpiece. Watch how he roll up in the shoulder roll though. That high guard is just real dangerous to use because you obstruct your vision. I don't know. Like that's something you use when you feel like this nigga ain't got nothing and you just want to bull rush him or you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You put that high guard up. You gotta respect a motherfucker power. So I would rather use my ruler than stand in the pocket with you with the high guard. Cause I don't want to get hit. So I'm gonna make sure my cardio and make sure my endurance is top of the line. Because we gonna use every inch of that mother loving ring, man. You know? And that's not a bad thing to do. It's just that I knew Ryan Garcia fucked him up. But that round 7, where he took that point from Ryan, man, that was the round, boy. If Harvey Doc don't take that point, that nigga was gonna get knocked out, boy. But he was holding like a motherfucker. That's why Ryan hit him late. I'm talking about he grabbing on for dear life. I'm talking about falling down, the referee not calling the fucking knockdown. He getting clipped, but he holding on and falling like when Tank got hit by Rolly, what it was, the second round. That man tackled Rolly. And if the man had any kind of footwork, Tank would have failed from that punch. They say Rolly got power. He knocked Ryan Garcia down. He do got power, but he trash. Tank called him trash, nigga. Ain't no military secret, man. You better keep your motherfucking hands up when you fight Ryan Garcia. He do got a left hook. Man, the next fight, man, especially with Barroso. Barroso was beating your motherfucking ass, Rolly. Man, they robbed Barroso, man. I hated that shit. That's why he on my page to this day. We want that rematch. I want to see that rematch. Barroso probably through now. But that's a shame. That's a pity. You know. But this right here, man, you gotta be careful, man. This brother was thinking he was doing something special. You know, you over here trying to fight like Floyd and shit. Can't do that, bro. Watch how he go into the shoulder roll. Watch how he go into the shoulder roll. He tried to counter him. That shit ain't work. He said he gonna switch your style up. You should have kept that same style, bro. There you go. That's what got him trying to do that Floyd shit. Bam! I'm talking about ain't even roll your shoulder. You ain't even roll your shoulder, bro. You got into that shoulder roll and didn't roll your shoulder. You tried to counter him. He missed, rolled under, as he should, and you know, went into a shoulder roll style. Now you want to be Floyd. You right there for the fucking right hand. Boom. Didn't roll with it. And came on it and tried to double it up. I think that's what did him. He came with a few more punches, but that delayed effect, that's a mother lover, man. You probably should have took a knee right there. He rocking back and forth. I think he got caught right there too. And that really did it. And he trying to step back. And it's over with. 2 right hands. That's terrible, man. Let me get to that shoulder roll. Why are you going to the Philly shell and don't roll? And I think he took one more after this. Let me see, because you can't really see. But you can see, boom, right there. And that's what did it. Yep. Damn, bro. Damn, cuz. That's cold-blooded right there, boy. I don't know, man. So, Turkey say he gonna motherfucking, keep on fucking with them boys that lost. What you think about that? Turkey say he gonna keep fucking with them guys that lost, man. You ain't worrying about that. Y'all don't really like guys that lose. A motherfucker will lose and you guys will be, oh, he's some shit. If he's some shit and he lose, he just lose. He's some shit. Well, I'm talking about the guys that are good. And we consider good. If they lose, y'all consider them some trash. I noticed that, especially with the black boxers. Not too much by the other boxers. Just the black boxers. Y'all say they trash if they lose, so we're gonna stick with that. You know. But I don't know, man. Let me play this video right quick. Where is that? Here you go.
Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years. Again, we got to find the biggest fights too. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. I ain't even gonna tell you. There's some big fights out there. You will go, okay, that's a good one.
Say, is there anyone you want to fight?
Yeah, Shakur.
Why?
Because we talked a lot.
And what happens in that fight?
I stopped him. All you gonna do is run.
I saw you posted it's Tank against everybody.
Yeah.
And you like it that way.
Yeah. That's how you say all the bullshit. They say fuck everybody.
And worldwide, you fought in England. Is there any other country you'd love to fight at?
Everywhere. Besides, Saudi Arabia.
What if they pay you $200 million? And 2 Ferraris, 2 Lambos, sorry.
Nope. You know why? Because he tried to act like his guy was Devin.
Okay.
So they was down there sending me over there to lose. You know how it would go. You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight now and later.
Name that somebody knows.
Tank fought 8.
No, wait. But no, he knows. You know what I'm saying? Tank, but no. Who he fought? Only person he fought was the army.
Valdez, maybe.
Valdez had a name in the Spanish world, yes.
That's about it. That's it.
Yeah.
He sparred Valdez 8 weeks before he fought him.
He sparred him 8 weeks before?
Majority of the guys that he do get in the ring, the guys he get in the ring with, he spars before he fight him. He already been in the ring
So he's
with him.
familiar with him. Let the truth be told.
We pay attention
But he
to
sparred with Tank.
and again. When Tank was going for his world title.
With Pedraza.
Matter of fact, I keep telling you, we grew up together. Tank was in camp when he was getting ready to turn pro too. We used to go up to his gym too.
Y'all all know each other, man. That's wild. Y'all all know each other like that.
So that's why I keep telling Shakur, I said, Shakur, stop there, yo. We good. The fight gonna happen.
That's why I keep telling Shakur, I said, Shakur, stop there, yo. We good. The fight gonna happen. That's why I keep telling Shakur, I said, Shakur, stop there, yo. We good. The fight gonna happen. You know, I get it though. The other people on the other side, will just keep doing what you're doing and build your statics up. Build your statics up where when you go to the table, I call them bargaining chips. You got some bargaining chips. Smart. At the end of the day, somebody gonna get hurt. You know? So it gotta make dollar sense, and I always speaks about it. If it ain't making dollar sense, it ain't making no sense, you know?
I always tell Shakur this, the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms.
I always tell Shakur this, the fight gonna happen. It's just on what terms. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting in a chair right now. He's calling the shots, but will his team take the money? That's what it's really about.
Yes, sir. And so y'all say y'all sending them something? Y'all getting something?
We're gonna again. We gotta find the biggest fights too. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
We gotta find the biggest fights too. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of
what other big fights you think there are other than
I ain't even gonna tell you yet. There's some big fights out there. You'll go, okay, that's a good one.
Oh, there are a bunch of good. I mean, it's Tank's a big fight, period.
Yeah,
so there's going to be
it's some good. I'm like this. I don't like the Shakur fight unless they deal with the negotiate. It's not because
I'm like this. I don't like the Shakur fight unless they deal with the negotiate. It's not because
they scared. Nobody's scared of nobody in this game. Let's get that straight. The fighter's gonna fight. We have to save the fighters from killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you sit there and look at certain things, you need two fighters to engage. Shakur already sit there and say, I'm gonna fight my fight. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to crack that goddamn safe. You with me?
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm not even worried about that. And Shakur know that. I'm not worrying about that because the fight gonna happen one day. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta happen on the moolah series. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
So you understand business.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit there and look at it, right, you know, they're gonna sit there and say, okay, it's gonna cost us this much for the show. Where we gonna put it at? And the fighter asking for this, and Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years.
Tank ain't taking no pay cut. I've been saying that for years.
He ain't taking no pay cut. And we go from there. But then if we give you an offer that makes sense to make the fight happen, they go, oh no, that's not enough. Woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You know?
That makes that makes sense, man. That makes sense, man. So
the moolah series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tank ain't taking no pay cut.
You set me free, I set you free. I set you free. I set you free. You set me free, I set you free. You set you free. You set me free, I set you.
Tank ain't taking no pay cut, baby boy. You can forget about that. What we gonna do? We're gonna get that Netflix bag, baby. Let's go, Tank. You notice how niggas are so fickle. I never seen niggas so different than nowadays, man. Like, so flippity floppity, man. We ain't used to be like this. It was always, I meant what I said when I said what I said. I said it again like I said it then. Ain't no shame in my game. I do my thing from Frisco to Miami. San Fran to Japan. It's all about the money game with me. That's what we used to be. We don't mean what we say no more. It's terrible. That's a bad feeling in our community. Because I just never, like, we be at the strip club, motherfuckers see a nigga make it rain. Like, boy, that nigga getting that money, boy, ooh-wee. That nigga made it rain, boy, ooh-wee. That boy got that bread, boy. You know, you niggas be all in the neighborhood talking about, boy, look at that nigga car, boy, that nigga got them rims, boy, that nigga doing it, boy, that nigga got a house, that nigga got about 6 cars out that thing, man. He got to work over there on the north side, boy, he pumping. Yeah, as soon as you see nigga like Turkey Island Sheep coming in and start making it rain, y'all hate him. Y'all don't like that shit. That's crazy. You used to like gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Now you don't like somebody that got more money than your other gangsters. And he pulling bigger gangster shit. You know, it's always cool one week, then the next week it's fucked up for you. You know, it's always something. It's flippity floppity with you guys, man. First you want to be a gangster, now you don't like gangsters. Which one is it? Make up your mind. Choose one. We like the gangsters over here. We like to deal with the gang. I showed you the gangster party in the video. A whole bunch of Chicago legends. You didn't even know what you was looking at. But we like the gangsters, man. You know. We like that gangster shit. Like that VIP shit. You niggas never been invited to a VIP party, man. Yeah, I was upset when Turkey didn't let people watch the fight. Because you never been invited to a VIP party. Very important people. You never did something, man. You can't really judge it. There was a party out there in Times Square, man. You ever been to a great party? That was a great party to go to. It was free. You know, you had, you know what I'm saying, access to be right there where it was at. Experience all kind of activities and things that was out there that night. Guaranteed. Why wouldn't it be? Oh yeah, man. You know I eat breakfast food at night, so don't judge me. Little grits and eggs don't hurt nobody. We out here trying to figure out if Devin Haney need another tune-up or go right into Ryan Garcia. Like, you can listen to the crowd, and they so hard on Devin, it's damn near like he lost. And man won every round. Ryan lost, so it'll be a good fight. You know, you two guys need to settle the score anyway. That's probably the only way y'all guys will make some money. Go right into a rematch, man. Because as long as you make Ryan take them drug tests and he's not dirty, you got a chance, man. You know, your footwork, you showed that you got superior footwork than a lot of these guys. I heard y'all talking about he was running like Shakur. Nope. He was running like Tank run. Tank be running just like that, laterally. All around the ring around the ropes. Shakur stepped back, remember? Step back, remember? Don't be trying to compare motherfuckers to Shakur because they can get away from pressure. Compare him to Karen. That's what he did. But you can look more like Karen than Tank. And Shakur. More so like Tank and Karen. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Because Devin, you know that if you was the guy in there with some killers, you would have got popped. You look like you was scared. Now, I don't mind you moving around that ring, but you look like you was scared in your face. real tentative, scared to launch that jab and that punch, that your right. It just looked like it. I don't know, man, because you didn't throw. A lot of y'all made fun of Shakur's output, but y'all ain't gonna make fun of all these outputs. And you know, y'all done beat Ryan, beat Rolly. You know, Devin the only one, you know you ain't got no chance at fighting Devin. That's over with. You'll talk about it, make fun of it, but not like Shakur. Y'all still talk about that Edwin fight to this day. So you know I'm gonna talk about that Lamont Roach fight. I swear I don't think that nigga wanna fight Lamont Roach. You get embarrassed by Roach? Imagine if he would have got that shit overturned, bro. I let you know they ain't through with Tank. If they was through with Tank, they would have gave that overturned that shit. I think they should have, and that would have made the fight happen quicker. If they would have overturned that fight, we'll be seeing a Lamont Roach and the Tank and the Lamont Roach fight real soon, probably in June. Y'all was so against them overturning that fight, and now he can still do what he want to do. Still get away with murder. Still spin the people. And all kind of wicked, evil shit. That sound good to y'all, huh? If this man would have got his shit and won that fight without having to get it overturned, we would definitely see an automatic rematch. Or not, I don't know. Tank might have been so embarrassed, he probably would have retired then. We don't know, that man real fragile mentally. You can see how he spazzed out. Always rumors of him losing his temper in sparring. You seen it against Lamont Roach, he tried to bite him, shoulder bump him, you know, all kind of shit. Low blow. Stick your head out the ring, take a knee. Run. Say you ain't gonna win anyway. What you mean? You got the judges in your pocket, nigga? Man, Tank got the judges in his pocket, nigga. He know it. He know that you gotta knock the champ out to beat him. You ain't gonna knock me out, I'm gonna run the rest of the fight. Whole face and his body was red. You don't care? Your face about it, not mine. Tank can fight who he want to fight, so I'm cool. Get your Netflix. What weight you going up to? You gonna have to go up. Can't go up that motherfucker 140. Not even 154. You gonna have to be like your brother's size. You gotta get a little slimmer than him though, but get around 160 something. Big old Tank. He might be gaining weight right now. I heard somebody in my chat earlier today talking about he might not want that Lamont Roach fight. He might be gaining weight for the Jake Paul fight. Let me see. Gervonta Tank Davis. I want to know if he fighting Jake Paul. Let me see. Search the web, man. Let me search the web. So as of now, Tank Davis and Jake Paul are not scheduled to fight. While there were discussions about a potential bout between the two, these plans was disrupted by Davis' controversial draw with Lamont Roach, 2025, March. This outcome necessitated immediate rematch between Davis and Roach, delaying any prospective fight with Paul. Jake Paul expressed his interest in rescheduling the fight with Davis after the later rematch with Roach. Eddie Hearn hinted at a possible match between Paul and Davis in November 2025, contingent on Paul winning his upcoming bout against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. June 28th. However, it's important to note significant weight difference between the two fighters. Davis competes at lightweight 135, while Paul fights at cruiserweight or higher over 190. This disparity presents challenges in arranging a fair and competitive match. In summary, while there is mutual interest and ongoing discussions about a Davis versus Paul fight, no official agreement has been reached, and several factors need to be addressed before such a bout can be confirmed. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, man, that'll be a fight. I want to see how big he get. Let me see what Mike Tyson talking about. I can't find this shit. Hold on. Is this it? No, that's not it. Let me see if this is it.
This is Colin McGuigan for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Aaron Mike Tyson. Barry? No, who Barry? Everyone always asks me that question, no? You like Barry as a fighter?
Barry as a fighter.
Who's your favourite ever Irish fighter?
God, you know how many great Irish fighters? Johnny Kill Bang is. Ooh. Let's see. I like Mike McTeague. Jack Dempsey, my favorite Irish fighter, no doubt.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, Jack Dempsey.
Mike, you're here obviously on the DAZN broadcast. Everyone always wants to hear you commentate. Now we're finally going to hear it on a big, massive card on DAZN. How excited are you for that moment on Friday night?
I'm very excited. I brought my son here to watch too. It's going to be an incredible card. It hasn't been a card like this in a minute, with everybody is a 50-50 chance. I haven't seen that in a long time.
What's your favorite fight on this card?
I like to see Romero. I want to see Chief more fight. Yeah, I really love him too. Hey, I love all these guys, but I think Garcia and Romero's will be good because there's two characters there. They're both characters. They're going to be talking a lot to each other, I'm sure.
Ryan Garcia's had a bit of a chaotic stage of his career over the past 12 to 13 months. You were someone who kind of was surrounded by chaos at times in your career. Did that make you a better fighter, and do you think that could have the same effect on Ryan Garcia?
Well, it's not really chaos, it's controlled chaos. So it's not as effective as you think on the fighter that's causing it. This is what he does. He causes the chaos, but it's controlled. He looks crazy, but he's totally under control. You know, that's why I was a crazy man, but I know this is what I'm doing. I want you to think that, because I want him to think that, my opponent. It's all about projecting your perspective to the whole crowd, to the world. It's a perspective that you want to project.
Devin Haney, I know it's now been ruled a no contest, but some would say he obviously still has that loss on his record. He doesn't have it on his official record. Do you think that will affect him on Friday night?
No, it won't affect him because it's not a loss. They say it's not a loss, it's not a loss. The bodies are in control, so it's not a loss, it's not a loss.
The Zone obviously have a super weekend of content with Canelo Skull on Sunday. Are you excited to sit down and watch that fight as well?
Where that fight will be?
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
I don't think I'm going.
You gonna watch it though?
My brother and me, I don't think we're going. No.
You gonna watch it on TV?
Absolutely. You know, I'm not like those guys say, I'm not gonna watch that crap and then go watch it. Get the hell out of it. So you don't want to watch my show. I broke all the records. I'm sure you watched it. You're one of those 120 million people.
I was there that night when you fought Jake Paul. Is that the end, Mike? Are we ever going to see you back in the ring, or is that it for sure?
That's just something, one day me and Joe, I don't know where it's, Andrew Page, St. Bart's. We're at St. Bart's, and my wife was sitting there, and he was here with her. I said, you really want to do this? I think we should do this. He said, yeah, let's do this shit. And it was just like this, out of a conversation, just talking. And they just came over, brought him over, talking to me and my wife. I said, you want to do that? Let's do it, man. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. We did it.
I'm going to ask you a few quick fire questions. What was the toughest fight of your career?
Probably had to be Holyfield and Brother Killers guys. And I always say Pico and Thomas was why we tough, because he took like 18 punches before he went down. You know, I just commend him on that.
Canelo's going to fight Crawford in September on another huge event brought by Saudi Arabia. Who do you think wins that fight? Is it maybe the weight too much for Terence Crawford?
You know, there's been men that beat people like Armstrong and McLaren and these guys. They're beating people bigger than them, 2 divisions bigger than them. It's not impossible, you know. Henry Armstrong's a featherweight, and he beat the middleweight champ. At 130 pounds, he beat the welterweight champ. Then he fought a draw with the middleweight champ. So I think size means nothing. Determination means everything.
What about Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury?
Again?
They haven't fought yet, but they're rumored. Tyson Fury's rumored to be coming back, and he's rumored to fight Anthony Joshua.
I think that's beautiful for both. They're going to both go home and take care of the family. A great payday. I think that's great. You know? And I think they both had skeptical last fights, you know, but still, you know, I think it'll still be a fight that the crowd would like to watch. I would too.
2 really quick questions before we go. Tank versus Shakur, who wins?
Tough one. It looks like a record. It looks like Tank's the winner. But then again, Shakur's one of those fighters that we were talking about in the car coming up here. He's so much better than what he looks like. So I'm sure when Tank gets in there, it's not going to be as easy as he anticipated.
Did you watch Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Benn live on the Zone?
I don't watch fights that much like I used to, unless I know who they were. But I wanted to watch that fight, but they don't promote it that much in America like they do in Europe. So I didn't watch. My son told me it was a great fight. It's hard for me to watch fights now because, believe it or not, they don't promote fights like they used to in the 80s and 70s. They just don't do it because there's lines. They would do it every day. I would know about the fight. I saw the promotion when he smacked with the A. That's all I saw. That's all they showed me, and then nothing else until the fight. They need professional promotion.
Who wins? 100 Mike Tysons or 1 gorilla?
The gorilla's going to get fucked up. But you have to think. No, serious. 100 of us, right? 20 at a time rushing them, fighting them. Probably got, you know, get the motherfucker. He's not going to do well. We're going to stop his teeth out of his mouth, kick him in the balls, grab his dick. He's not going to do it, man. He's not going to do it. Sticks and balls. Man, I don't know what to tell you when we do that. With 100 of me, get out of here.
Thank you so much for your time on IFL TV.
Nigga say 100 of Mike Tyson's, nigga. Them gorillas don't stand a chance. I fuck with Mike, man. Mike the real deal, man. He had to get that bag from y'all boys, man. You know? Mike had to get that bag, man. Sorry. We still fuck with you, Mike. We still roll with you, Mike. You gotta get that bag. I ain't mad at you, boy. It's rough out here, man. You gotta get what you can get. Damn, I wonder what. Let me see.
He doesn't even try to knock people out.
I like the style though. I like the hit and don't get hit.
You like his style, bro? Dude, he literally just touches men over and over and over again. He likes to touch men. He don't like to hurt men. He likes to touch men.
I think Shakur beats Tank.
To Shakur, for him, boxing is something very intimate that he can do with other men.
That nigga gay, man. That nigga. Teofimo say he Dora the Explorer. He looking for boots. That's a girl, man. What's wrong with these niggas, man? Stupid shit, man. Nigga say, you think you tough.
You look so tough. You think you tough. You look so tough now. You nigga. Hate you black bastards. Stay. I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate black keys on the piano. I hate my gums because they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Most of all, I hate that black ass Wesley Snipes.
Get your ass up out of here, nigga. God bless the dead Bernie Mac, man. Bernie Mac say, you think you tough, don't you? Yeah, man. What the fuck is this
fighters you saw tonight? Does he beat Haney? Does he beat Ryan Garcia?
Oh, does he beat Rolling? They're not. I mean, those aren't really competitive fights for Teofimo.
Let me ask you though,
the supporters and things like that, and see y'all soon. I'll be back.
I can't motherfucking tell, nigga. We waiting on you, baby boy. Who the fuck is Tank finna fight? He ain't finna fight no Lamont Roach, man. You would have been put that man on the map and gave him a rematch, man. Man, I don't want to give him no more money either, I heard. These some cold-blooded niggas, man. You can't roll with no shit like that, man. You roll with some shit like that, and you okay with some shit like that, man. I wouldn't want to hang around you niggas, man. That goddamn Trump say he finna get rid of Section 8, boy. That's gonna be trouble. Shit, man. What up with this motherfucking... What they trying to put fantasy fights together with Bam? Nah. I thought Heavyweight going up to 126.
Added to the collection.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so like I was saying, man, Devin did the right thing, man. Stay out of trouble, man. Them boys gonna laugh at you if you would have went in there trying to trade and got clipped. Hitchens about to fight Kambosos. That's gonna be a good one. Kambosos tough. He ain't gonna be able to beat Hitchens. Damn, who is this? Man, I don't want to read that bullshit. This man actually said he Dora the Explorer, man. Come on, man. You know something wrong with this motherfucker, man. I'm looking for a certain post, man. Oh, man, Turkey, you done motherfucking stole my idea, you ugly mother lover. Well, no, he got Tank's face on it. It ain't my idea. He say Turkey Al-Sheikh announced he's developing a new boxing video game with the creators of Street Fighters, man. You see this shit? I gotta take a clip of this shit. That's crazy. I gotta clip the whole thing from Happy Punch. I can't believe this shit. I called Nintendo, man, and tried to get them motherfuckers to make a goddamn Javante Davis punch out. That's when I was a Tank fan. And the motherfuckers said, yeah, we'll think about it. We can't give you credit. I said, you mother lovers. And here go Turkey trying to make a goddamn video game like Street Fighter. He got Tank face on this shit. I'm gonna post this shit. Fuck it. Goddamn Turkey, I'm mad at you now. I'm finna make a video about your dog ass. Turkey Alashico over here sneak watching me. No, I'm just bullshitting, but that's a good idea. I sure tried it. You know me. I be having innovative thoughts, man. So let me I'm gonna send a message to Turkey right quick. Y'all don't get upset. I'm making a video while I'm talking to y'all. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, hey Turkey, I see what you're doing, man. You've been sneak watching old Rude Exposure. You're gonna make a little video game. I tried to make the Javante Davis punch out video. I called Nintendo and asked them, man, you need to make a Javante Davis punch out game like Mike Tyson had a Mike Tyson punch out. Same type of premise, man. You got to fight all the way to get up to Mike Tyson, man. You got to fight all the different type of styles. You understand me? Like when Glass Joe, you got to fight Abdullah Mason Glass Joe the first fight, and you go all the way up, fight niggas like Pitbull, you know what I'm talking about, all that shit. Then you get the Tyson. You get the Tank. You know what I'm saying? I like this little idea though, man. I'll buy that. PS5, I got a little PS5, man. We'll take the Tank version, man. Get you a Javante Davis punch out, I heard you trying to get Tank Davis over there. Tank need to go and bow down on bended knee, man. Get that bag, man. PBC ain't gonna pay what you gonna pay him. You know what I'm saying? You gonna give him that Canelo money like he always wanted. Just that easy. Now me going to download this shit. Yeah, but yeah, that's dope, man. Tank is the face of boxing. You can't really do no wrong talking about Tank, whether it's good or bad, right? People gonna tune in. But yeah, he's an entertainer. Might as well make him into a video game. Shit, why not? Put my little tag on this shit, man. My opinion matters, baby boy. Love this YouTube shit. I get to, talk my shit. Do what I want to do, man. This is my channel, man. So I talk how I want to talk on here. Y'all gotta excuse my French, say la boo, and all that good. Yeah, man. That's a great idea. Let me push this up. I like to make my shit look professional. Hold on. Get it right here. No, it should be right here. Yeah. That's great. I'll do it like that. Make it bigger. Alright, that's good. Screen record that. Yeah, man, that's dope, Turkey. Turkey doing all kinds of stuff, innovative type of things, man, that I think people are jealous of. That's what I'm kind of thinking now, man. I never seen black people mad at niggas for splurging and blowing money. Boy, that nigga at the strip club, boy, that nigga making it rain, boy. Shit, I was knocking them hoes over, boy, trying to get some of that money. That nigga made it rain, boy. Yeah, that nigga got about 5 cars, man. He got about a couple trap houses over there on the south side, man. That nigga moving them things, man. That nigga doing it, boy. That nigga be blowing. That nigga got all kinds of shit. He got properties over here. He got all kinds of money, man. That nigga be blowing that money like it ain't nothing, boy. That nigga getting it. Y'all cool with a nigga blowing money, but when Turkey blows some money, man, it's a problem. Oh, this nigga ain't even trying to make no money. He ain't trying to make no money. What you worried about a nigga trying to make some motherfucking money for? You niggas love when niggas make it rain at the club. Y'all be trying to knock the bitches over to get the cash out the air. You see niggas with a couple Maserati, y'all love all Floyd cars, man. You love how they blow that money, man. You love the watches these niggas wear. The jewelries, the chains, the shit the Chinese people say they make about 25 cents, man. You love the Gucci purse you buy for your gal. You love all that
Prada and that Gucci shit you wear on your face, man. You know, I got some Gucci shades too. Paid $500 something for that shit, man. I know that shit probably about 25 cents over there in China. Love that shit, man. You know, you don't love it when Turkey do it though. No, 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 no. Turkey around this motherfucker making it rain around this
Turkey, I
bitch.
see what you. Yeah, hey,
Turkey over here stealing my vibe, man. Hey Turkey, give me some motherfucking money off this game too, man. I know you over here sneak watching. I like to listen to Rudy Spoiler. I like that video you did with me. You tell Tank Davis you want two Ferraris. I give you two Ferraris. Yes, two Ferraris. Matter of fact, come here. Yes, yes, Turkey, yes. You go get me two Ferraris right now. Okay, okay. I want you to get two Ferraris and I want you to melt them together. Melt them together. You cut the other doors off. You melt the two Ferraris together. I want to make a doghouse for my dog. He said he want two Ferraris. I go buy two Ferraris and I cut the inside doors off and mold them together just to make a doghouse for my doggy. I will have the two stereo systems bumping whatever music. And it will play all day for my dog. And I will have plush carpet and good doggy treats in the other seat, in the back seat. Yeah, that nigga will make a dog house out of two Ferraris. You over here talking about three Ferraris and some more shit. That nigga got all the money you can want, man. You know, you just go bow down on your bending knee. You know, and get you some turkey money. Turkey, you beat me. How you spell that nigga name? Alal Sheep E with an H. Yeah, you beat me. You got the bread though. I'm mad about that shit. I tried, goddamn. Fuck it. Let me put Javante Davis on that bitch. Yeah, that nigga got 90,000 videos up. Live, baby. Location. Alright, let's go. Trying to put these videos out. Let me find that old video, man, where I put Javante Davis knockout. That shit way down in the jungle deep. Signified monkey stepped on the lion's feet. He say, motherfucker, can't you see? You done stepped on my motherfucking feet. Hey, man, niggas had the funniest goddamn jokes in the world back in the days, nigga. My mama started me off that shit, talking about some white man, black man, Chinese man jokes and shit. Y'all ain't never heard that bullshit, the motherfucking white man, black man, Chinese man joke? Niggas say, me Chinese, me be slick, me put cocoa on my dick. Niggas thought that shit was really motherfucking like that. Oh man, I don't want that video. I'm finna motherfucking put Rolly Romero's best fight on there. Yeah. That look like a video I want to watch too. Let me go check that out. Hold on. Put my motherfucking screen back up. Yeah, I feel like watching Rolly fight, man. Where that shit at, man? Get back on deck. Is that shit downloaded? Yeah, it's uploaded. Yeah, Turkey, you beat me, nigga. Where that Rolly shit at? There you go. That nigga best fight, man.
Congratulations, Rob. Yesterday, 50 Cent became.
Hold on, let me see. I got that shit slowed down, chopped and screwed for y'all boys. Hold on. All right.
25 cents. You know what I mean? It's jokes though, nigga. It's love, right? We cracking jokes, right? Ha 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 ha. We laughing to the bank though, nigga. Oh, no. Oh, let me get one correct.
Hit that like button for me. Let's go, let's go. Hit that like button for me. Oh man, let me tell you something. Don't you let nobody feint you no more. Don't you let nobody feint you with the right and catch you with the left, especially with a southpaw feint you with the left and catching you with the right. Ew, you can't fall for the trickeration. He's a runner, he's a track star. Oh man, you gonna touch all four corners of the ring on Rolly? You running from Rolly trying to set him up with that left hand. What that man said in the corner, that looked like a tackle for a loss right there. Yeah, we breaking down that Rolly fight. He said he pushed me, always looking for the referee for some help. This is always a scene habit from you. Let's march to this beat from this song. Look how much time and rest and recuperation you get in each and every fight. We want to see these masterclass boxers evade these boxes up with that left hand in each and every single solitary fight. There's no single solitary doubt in my mind that God blessed him with power. He is a small guy, short, similar to gravity, which is his advantage. His size is his advantage because he's already there for the brick to the body. The power shots that come up from the ground, the plyometric, the core, already. But when he misses, ooh, he's out of position. Masterclass boxers with more IQ, higher IQ than Rolando Romero will finish the job. Lamont Roach, the Reaper, had pillow fists, more pillow fisted than Shakur, levels above the fighters that you guys claim to say are better than him. The statistics do not lie. Best defensive boxer in the game, from heavyweight all the way down to the lightest itty bittiest weight. No excuses. Hands hurt. Still will fight. If he loses, you lost. No excuses. Give the contract. Tank sends the contracts. Don't change your energy. Now people can send Tank the agreement, the term sheets, the contracts now. Now people understand that no, Tank don't send it. Oh, I guess you switch. Tank can fight anybody he wants to fight. Remember, that's what y'all told me and a whole bunch of other boxing fans, not Shakur fans, not Devin Haney fans, not Ryan Garcia and all other kinds of fans, just boxing fans. Y'all said these things to me. And you will be clipped because I am a clipper. I am not from Los Angeles, but I am a clipper. I want to remember what you guys said. Tank ain't gotta fight nobody. Tank can fight anybody he wants to fight. So if he wants to fight Jake Paul, well, damn it, I want to see the Jake Paul fight. Yes, he will get a big bag, a Netflix bag, in fact, bigger than any other bag he has ever gotten in his life. How can you blame him? Would you take a Netflix bag? Hell, Canelo tried to tiptoe to the back door and catch a Jake Paul fight. He's the face of boxing. Why can't Tank Davis do the same thing and not looked at as a bad guy? This is the money game. And I meant that. And I say it again like I said it then. This is the money game. You don't understand the market value. That's what you guys said. This guy is having an opportunity to make 20, maybe 30, 40, maybe $50 million. We don't know. We just remember what Mike Tyson got. And that was a lot. And that's what these guys want. Pro Coach Calvin. That man don't want to have nothing to do with you way back in the day. The energy is different. I know from my love and my energy, I want some. And can we touch the fire? And can we touch out no Mayweather's gym? Supposed to have everything for yourself and not be holding Tank Davis belts in your closet. Supposed to be driving the Maseratis and wearing Gucci shades. Supposed to be on the Rise podcast, the biggest YouTube channel on YouTube. Because you know all it takes is a guest appearance maybe 4 times a year, once each season. When them spring, summer, and fall, just one guest appearance.
Graduation drop. That's the day 50 Cent became 25 Cent. You know what I mean? It's jokes though, nigga. It's love, right? It's you cracking jokes, right? Ha 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 ha. Who laughing to the break though? Let me get one more.
Hit that like button for me, man. Good. Oh yeah, man. Get us in the algorithm. I need 1 billion subscribers. I need the world to hear my voice, Craig. Shout out to all the real ones. Hashtag saving booby. Cash App PARTTWICE. PARTTWICE. Got a lot going on out here. Hey, Craig, it's the world.
World, Craig. Man, that was a hell of a fight, though. You know, and then when you see the Rolly fight, Ryan, you remember them fights, man. You remember how he was doing good against Tank until he got caught slipping. You know, that's what Lamont Roach daddy told him, man. You getting greedy. Don't get too greedy. That's what he said. Don't get too greedy now. You know, you don't get too greedy, man. What you done put in my chat, man? See, you keep putting these on Cambosis after a fight, and that nigga couldn't even look him in his face. Don't get too greedy. That's what he said. Don't get too greedy, man. Go right to it. You know, you don't get too greedy, man. What you done put in my chat, man?
Tender, juicy, and perfectly seasoned. It's chicken made for dipping. So, bye-bye, bun. Hello.
That's that clone meat. That ain't no real chicken, nigga. That's that clone shit.
I wonder if we can listen in here to what's being said. Let's see if we can listen.
Like I said, if they don't fight me, why don't you make the 24%, bro? Come on. Hey, if they don't fight me, we can make it happen. If they don't fight me, we can make it happen. And I'm gonna stop you. You stop me? I'm promise you, I'm gonna stop you. Hey, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bro.
That reminds me, say, like,
hey, look how little he is.
like I said, the same thing.
Tiny. I'm on weight right now. That's been too much. I'm on weight right now.
Let's get a scout.
Let's go. Let's go.
Say I said the same thing and look what I say.
You got some high shoes on. I'm not.
Get him out of his face.
He let my trick when I wore the Versace against the Lakers.
And we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. We'll talk the bar.
Okay.
You tell everybody you're gonna bet it on. You know what? I tell you what.
Tell him stay focused.
Take 25%. Take 25% and fight Devin. Fight Devin.
How about your fighter fight me?
My fight?
I bet you I'll put him.
Who?
I will beat the shit.
Cambosis?
Defense.
Man,
Teach some defense.
Take the Devin fight.
Teach some defense.
Take 25%.
Teach some defense. You can't be a bad coach, man. Talking about
I ain't a coach. I'm his manager.
Oh, so you ain't the fault for that. Why you look like that?
Been there, done that. I'm good.
Think you look good?
That's incredible access.
Stop it. Hey, tell him get in the ring with me.
Yeah, tell him to get in the ring with him. That ain't gonna happen. See what this one is.
Shakur Stevenson on the pound for pound list, but right now I want you to put your analyst hat on because you watched this fight as a fan. What are your thoughts on what the judges put forth with a majority decision win in favor of George Kambosos tonight?
I thought it was a robbery. I thought Maxie boxed well, and I thought he was a better fighter.
What do you think? Because you've seen enough boxing and you've been around enough. When you get a scorecard that's 117, 111 the other way, and that's what's going to really dominate the headlines instead of the performance that Maxie Hughes put forth.
I think that the judges should be held to a higher criteria. I think that they should be as focused as the boxers, and I think that they need a lot more to become a judge. So I feel like they're not watching the fights, and they're not really paying too much attention to the fights, and I think it's messing up boxing.
I know you came in here and you were paying attention because George Kambosos has been mentioned as a potential opponent for you, as has Vasily Lomachenko. Would you like a fight with George Kambosos?
I want to fight the best of the best. So as of right now, Kambosos is not on my level. I want to fight the Lomachenkos, the Devin Haney's, the Javante Davis. Them the fights that I'm looking for. If you see me fight Kambosos, y'all know I'm going to stop him. That's how I feel about it. So I don't feel like he's on that level. But if I don't got no choice and he's the next step down, I'll beat him up too.
I know you want to fight against Devin Haney because he's the undisputed lightweight champion. It seems that he's gotten an extension from the WBC to move up to 140 pounds and make that fight with Regis Prograis. It seems that's what's going to happen. If that does happen, you're number 1 and 2 with Vasily Lomachenko in the WBO and WBC. What would that mean for you if Haney does vacate the titles?
I mean, let's prove to the world now. I want to show the world that I'm ready for the top dogs, the big dogs in the division. Haney just fought Lomachenko. If he don't want to fight me, it's me and Lomachenko left. I feel as though I want to put on a performance where I beat him up and I show the world how much of a great fighter I am.
You also rock with Keyshawn Davis. What did you think of his performance tonight and his path?
B+ performance. I think there's little things that he could tweak, but as far as offense, defense, he showed both, and I think that he's a complete fighter.
We call your name, but not a lot of fighters. All right, with Shakur Stevenson. All right, guys, let's send it back to you.
Yeah, let me tell you something I really like about Shakur Stevenson.
Well, that's enough of that, man, because it's time to say goodnight to all my Negro friends. So you know what that means, man. It's over with.
With new mixing bowl mashup plus fan favorite s'mores, the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu calls for a
trade proposal.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, man, I'm finna get up out this thing, but before I leave y'all, man, you already know the business, man.
3 kings left in the lightweight division. We got Javante Davis, we got Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. And the fans want to see Tank and one of them. So I'm going to flip the coin. Here's Devin. Tail Shakur. Here we go. Oh. Damn.
Flip that shit.
What is it? Hold up. What is it? What is it? Shakur. Yeah. It's tails.
He sleep.
Shakur. Call your team and tell me you want Tank, and whoever's not willing to. Only 3 kings left.
Yeah,
in the lightweight division.
Shakur, nigga,
We
not
got
there.
Javante Davis, we got Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. And the fans want to see Tank and one of them. So I'm going to flip the coin. Here's Devin. Tail Shakur. Here we go. Damn! What is? Hold up. What is? 3 kings left in the lightweight division. We got Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, the motherfucker flipped on Shakur. They ain't want that shit to flip on no Shakur Stevenson, nigga.